Hello, beautiful souls and soul family. Happy Magical Monday. This is Robbie from Guided by Fire. And I hope you all are doing well. We have started a new week. This is going to be a really magical week of transformation. And this was interesting. You might have been seeing lots of 13s or seeing a lot of death cards coming out in different readings. And this weekend, many of you, and I am obviously addressing the Divine Feminine because the Divine Feminine is watching. You are the spiritual leader of light. You could have been either having fun or been retreating and spending time in hermit mode. And this hermit mode was definitely the type of hermit mode to integrate all these energies that have been healing, that have been helping you transform between, especially the powerful full moon that we had last week in the 6/6 portal. And as we are moving into the summer solstice, the 21st of June, Saturday, which is going to be a really, really powerful day, a real super Saturday. And we will also be going through this transit energy from Gemini to Cancer. And Cancer is about family, home service, family, self-nurturing, unconditional love, and also a very heightened intuition. You probably have been going through heightened intuition, and this full moon was interesting because it was definitely about clearing away the old you completely. And that energy of the void last week of feeling empty because things are going to be activated on a higher level. And definitely moving towards infinite abundance, happiness, joy, bliss. And what happens is we always have to clear away the things that no longer serve us. And I've also been getting a lot of 8 of Cups, which is walking away from the things that no longer serve us and using your discernment. Anything that's not an energetic match or just doesn't feel right, you're walking away from it. And that's really important in order to get to the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment, your wish fulfillment toward your goals and dreams. The weekend and silence for me was about manifestations, new manifestations. I'm also using your intuition and discernment, your third eye chakra and crown chakra. I had a few pressure headaches, and I also got massive downloads. And especially here in the U.S., there has been a lot of mass gatherings and protests. And I will be speaking my truth. I don't want to get into this too much because that's a separate subject. But it is about change and people speaking their authentic truth, speaking out. Obviously, some of you that are watching worldwide know what's going on, that the government here has been a fascist government. And it's been interesting what I was getting downloads from the collective and the division energetically as we moved into the new earth, the age of Aquarius. And, what comes up must come down, and as above, so below. And there are many people that are going to be awakened, especially the conscious collective, and your mission as a twin flame, divine empress, and divine emperor is being the spiritual leader of light. You are one energy, you are one soul. And the veil has disappeared. So all the truths are coming out, and, the way the country has now been completely divided, and people are awoken to the truth most, but part of it is and everyone has a choice to come out of the darkness. I am going to be doing a separate read on this. and it will be a private YouTube link video. And there will be donations are not required, but they are never required. But this reading, I don't know when I'll be recording it this week, but it will definitely be a private linked reading available for purchase. If you wish to purchase it, you can definitely email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. As always, I am open for personal sessions, personal readings. Check out the description box below. So, there's been a lot of silence here, new manifestations using your creativity, but also many of you divine feminines will be using your discernment, taking inspired action, and when to take inspired action towards your goals and dreams, which is really, really important. And interesting, I got the Knight of Pentacles out for that, which is a slow-moving energy. And the Knight of Pentacles has a pentacle, and it is about planning and processing. And many of us have been processing all this and integrating all this change and all these energies with the planets changing. And the energy's always changing. So, anyway, we're going to be pulling some cards today. I am going to be pulling out the 5 decks here. We're going to be pulling out the Light Tarot. And we're going to also start off with the Tarot de Fuego, which means fire. And there's a lot of passion with the Kundalini rising. It's going to be interesting to see what's coming up for you in your journey. And what is actually being mirrored back with your inner union. And that is moving towards union, coming into the physical 3D. So these are why you are using your discernment to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, because you both have a mission here on this earth. Let's see what is going to be coming out from the Light Seers deck. Angels, ancestors, galactic beings, and beings of 100% pure light. And you will realize as this is being revealed to you in silence what your mission is. And it is definitely leading people out of the darkness into the light. People that are breaking away from the 3D matrix. Wow. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is absolutely confirmation. Wow, beautiful. The 10 of Wands is about burdens. And she's traveling. And she's traveling with a bull, with a suitcase, so all her belongings going down this path, or have been traveling down this path. This came in reverse. So burdens are being let go that's no longer serving you. And the connection, 9 of Wands. So we got the 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands, she's shining her light. So you're definitely shining your light, coming out the other side from being the wounded warrior, but also protecting her energy at this time. So you definitely are probably most likely protecting your energies at this time from the collective, or from anything that's no longer serving you, trying to pry open a door of a closed cycle, using that light to illuminate. Wow, strength, finding the strength. Absolutely, with the lamb. She's sitting there, with the lamb, and you see the infinity symbol right on her arm, the tattoo. Definitely finding the strength in this connection, finding the strength within yourselves. The hangman. But definitely, wow. Finding the strength in this position, and she's hanging upside down, and this light is shining. And seeing things in another way. Could have been that your world has been turned upside down, divine feminine, where everyone has been stripped bare and hanging upside down and trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. So there could be feeling at this time things are stuck or stagnant, trying to get out of and finding the strength to get out of this position and to find the light. And it's a really bright light too. It's also about seeing things in a higher way. So let us see what else is coming out. Ooh. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. So you're being prepared right now. The 8 of Cups is walking away from things that are no longer serve you. So with this Hangman, you may be not quite yet walking away from things that no longer serve you, but you know you are going to. And at this time, also the Hangman is about stillness. So you could be in stillness right now. Yeah. Wow. And the Emperor came out, flew out the deck, sitting there, grounded, contemplating, sitting on top of the world, or, you know, sitting there all relaxed. And the Ace of Swords, being prepared to speak their truth. And the 9 of Cups, wow, coming, speaking their truth and going towards their wish fulfillment. So you could be also in this Hangman position at this time, finding the strength. And the Emperor, your divine masculine, is mirroring, is going towards you. Maybe they may not have, maybe they haven't walked away from things that no longer serve them quite yet. But this is going to happen, and this is interesting how this came in reverse, this energy. But they're sitting there contemplating, planning and processing, and getting ready. And this is the Ace of Swords, speaking their truth. They could be, and they're definitely receiving downloads. And it looks like definitely on the side is where the downloads are coming through the crown chakra. And knowing in the infinity symbol where, when and where you see this treasure chest and you see her in the air with all these cups flying in the sun and going toward the truth and the wish fulfillment. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles, bringing things back into balance. Have an equal give and take. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ace of Wands came out off the top of the deck. This new beginning, this fire, this passion. This is telling me telepathic communication, intimate energy, and this is also the new beginning. This wish fulfillment toward the new beginning. Yeah, bottom of the deck, death. 13th, death, birth, and rebirth. This transformation is happening and taking place, and you see where there's no face here, but you see the trees and you see like the moon and the stars following a path, staying on their path. You both are going through this transformation at this time. The journey is going through this transformation. You both are going towards your wish fulfillments. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, luck is definitely on your side, and this rebirth has not been easy. And I totally understand. Wow. Those are the messages from that deck. Oof. So let us get... Yeah. It is... Yeah, the death card is appearing out. Everyone is going through... Yeah, the Tarot de Fuego deck. Let's see what it wants to come through. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of passion and fire here. So let's see what wants to come out with this new beginning. And I keep seeing the Ace of Wands. And it could be another death card coming out. So let us see what kind of messages. Yeah. A lot of embodiment. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah. Change. And 5 is about change. And you see lightning bolts and fire coming in the background. There's change. Things are already came to a completion on an energetic level. 3 more cards came out. Yeah, wow. Queen of Pentacles. And interestingly enough, she is in the water. Even though this is earth energy. And in the background is a squid. It is a... either an octopus or a sea anemone, and she has this white hair, which is purification, and it's this flowing in the water, and this gold dress, feeling abundance coming in. So something with you, Divine Feminine, has been defeated and ended. In a way, there is about a change about to happen. You're manifesting this change, so there is a change in more abundance. And what's wrapped around her, it's not a snake, but it appears to be, looks like an eel, which is in the shape of a snake, even though it's not. So this is the year of the wood snake. Yeah, wow, the sun. Wow, amazing. So this is a definite yes. And the sun, and you see this hand with the third eye chakra. You know what you feel is a yes. And this is interesting. It is definitely the tree in the background staying rooted and grounded. And this is also being in balance. You see her, a female here with two horns, and you see looks like could be a stag, and there's 6 eyes here. So being grounded, rooted, you are getting the answers in nature, that what's a yes, and the strength and happiness, and everything is an equal number here. 2 of eyes here, you are seeing things past the illusions in nature, getting downloads, and 6 eyes all around. And there's eyes all around here, like these buildings in the background. So just know and trust that these are where the answers you are getting in nature. And I'm reading this intuitively. And the sun is the biggest yes in the deck. And yeah, wow. Ace of Swords. On fire, the truth. You see 2 hands, another eye here. And that is representing the third eye chakra. And you see the number 1, a new beginning, speaking your authentic truth. And this is the truth. And also another yes from Spirit. Wow, 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, a yes, the true love. Filling up your own cup. You see the red rose, the white rose, pure. Apologies coming in. And you could see this is the number 2. And you see the skull, which is representing the death, which represents a transformation. Death, birth, and rebirth in this love. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So how I see this 4 of Pentacles is both of you are mirroring the balance in this connection. There's a lot of fire. And you see they got 2 pentacles up here as 2 eyes and 2 pentacles by the mouth. And this is also what I'm getting here is both of you are balancing your energies out in this connection. Wow. Wow, 10 of Wands. Yeah, balancing and releasing all the burdens. And you could see in the bottom here is a snake. You see it with the mouth open. You see the fox. And you see the crown. And the moon. And all these shadows. You know, the ghosts represent a shadow. Letting go of all the shadows. And this represents the snake, where the snake is shedding its skin to release all these shadows. So you could be releasing some emotions here and there unexpectedly and letting these things go. And we have the Hangman again. So you could be in this Hangman position as you are releasing all these shadows upside down, because many of us were stripped bare. And this is like contemplating and seeing the 2 mountains in the background with an IH, and this represents the third eye. And yeah, many of you had, like myself, we've all had our worlds turned upside down, wondering what's going to happen next. But releasing all these shadows will give you clarity. Wow. So those are these messages that are coming from this deck. So you could definitely, this is twice the Hangman position at this time. Waiting, contemplating, and letting go of all these burdens. And I woke up with lower back pain, which is about burdens. So, let us get the Journey to Union oracle from Guided by Angels, the beautiful Liz Harrison. Let's see what messages are coming from here. Let us see, because it is a journey. It is a journey that you are both activated each other on. Let's see what wants to come out, what you need to know. Yeah, wow. 2 cards flew out. You can move on from the struggle, but never your twin flame. So many of you, if you've been in this energy, in this struggling energy, where if you've been in a no contact situation, you might have felt like you wanted to or want to throw in the towel, but you can release and surrender the struggle, but never your twin flame. Absolutely. And you are on the right path. So you could be seeing or have seen a lot of 717, or 17 anywhere. You will get confirmation that you are on the right path. If when you are letting go of burdens, moving on from the struggles and past the pain, past whatever it is, and going toward the light on the end of the tunnel, you are definitely on the right path. Yeah. Your journey is in divine timing. Absolutely. Your journey is in divine timing. Everything that you manifest is in divine timing. And divine timing is at play, and this is part of the surrendering process. Yeah. Look past the physical world. Yeah, absolutely. You are seeing past the illusions. The veil is gone. Looking past the physical world. Yeah. And last message, your journey is definitely protected by angels. You are protected by angels, and you are being both protected at this time. So maybe both of you could be also in hermit mode, protecting your energies at this time and asking for strength. Let us get the Twin Flames in Union oracle. Even though you may be in the silence and there may be a no contact situation, but what comes up must come down. And this is what's been coming into fruition. As we look at the things that we need to serve us. And one card just flipped out the deck. I love it when you are vulnerable with me. Yeah. They love it when you're vulnerable with them. And we have another message. Yeah. I know whatever happens that our love will go on. So they're saying to you, the Emperor, they love when you are vulnerable with them. And they know whatever does happen, that your love will go on. Your love goes on for infinity. Okay? There may be some physical circumstances at this time. Divine Feminine, you may have to make certain changes. Whatever those changes are. And even if something doesn't happen tomorrow or next week or next month, whatever you choose, what's best for you, your love will go on. Yes, I love the feel of your skin. So this is a real, and this message, yeah, this is an intimate message. They miss the feel of your skin, whether you were intimate with them, whether you hugged them, shake their hand, or did give them a kiss, they miss this. And the next message is, let's start a family. And this is an interesting card because when this union happens, it's going to feel like you are starting a new family, whether you both have children or one of you have children, or if one of you have pets and they have pets. I am seeing here a combined family. And it could be a new family coming through. Soul family, expanding, and or more soul family members. Yeah, bottom of the deck, marry me. So they are going to be asking you to marry them. And this is also in divine timing. You are already married in the 5D and in the spiritual realm. They will be asking you to marry them in the physical. So you could also be seeing couples holding hands. advertisements of wedding services. You could be seeing weddings happening, or wedding announcements, wedding invitations. Those are signs that they will be asking you to marry them. Wow. Those are those messages. So, let us get the last and final deck. We're going to be getting the Divine Message Masculine Tarot from Guided by Angels, the beautiful Liz from Guided by Angels. And let's see what is happening with the Emperor at this time and what they are mirroring. Because I am feeling a lot of mirroring energy that you are receiving downloads telepathically of what is happening. Angels, let's see what messages want to come out for this. Ooh, Justice flew out the deck. I need emotional balance. I'm reviewing my life to release myself from karmic binds and toxic situations to find peace. Absolutely. Two of Swords, things are not always what they seem. So this is them walking away from karmic situations, karmic binds. Even if they've already walked away from a karmic situation in the physical, they are working on releasing this energy and finding peace within themselves at this time. And this Two of Swords is about decisions. So they are making decisions, but they're also letting you know what you see on the outside is not what they see. Absolutely. So you're seeing past the illusions. Yeah, wow. Strength at the bottom of the deck. I am finding the strength to change. So again, a lot of changes are taking place. Let's see, any more messages? Yeah, Two of Wands. I have a vision of what I want. And the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, I'm becoming who I was born to be. So they're definitely going the same transformation you are, Empress, at this time. And again, this is really, really changing. This is a rebirth. They're becoming who they were born to be. They are moving towards you, yeah. And they're letting you know, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. When I make a decision, things happen quickly. Absolutely. You could be getting a lot of gnashing of the teeth, grinding of the teeth. You could be getting tooth pain. You can be getting, sensitivity of the teeth because they're making decisions at this time to move towards you. Wow. And they already know, Six of Pentacles, I need to be able to give you everything that you give to me. So this is definitely where things are transforming, where there's an equal give and take here. And everything needs to stay in balance, and 6 is an even number. It's also releasing the fear of materialistic things, or how is this going to happen? But yes, so this is going to be an equal give and take. Materialistic, energetically, materialistically, I couldn't get that word out. So these are the messages that are happening for you in your journey at this time during this rebirth and transformation. It is happening in the collective. There's lots of people out there that are resistant to change, fear of change, and understanding in a higher way. We all have a fear of change. We all resist, and we learn to surrender and let that go when we face our fears and those kinds of those kinds of shadows of moving forward. And again, yes. So if you would like a personal reading or any of the services I offer, check the description box below. I will announce when I have pre-recorded this special reading that will be a private link on YouTube. And if you wish to purchase it, just send me an email and I will let everyone know when it's ready. So I am sending you all lots of love. I am sending you all lots of magic today, and Cool. And it's going to be an interesting week, and definitely go with the flow. It'll be interesting what's going to unfold. So, sending you all lots of love. Have a magical Monday, and love you all very much. Have a great day. Bye.